up guys, it's Jasmine, but my subscribers call me Jazz, and I'm excited to say that after 3 years, I'm finally monetized on YouTube again. Yeah, you heard me correctly. I said again. I have a story all about how I was demonetized, and you can check that out over here. But long story short, I was monetized back in 2016 because the rules for monetization were just that you needed 10,000 public channel views. But then in 2017, 2018, they changed the requirements to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, which you guys are aware of by now, I'm sure. But my problem was I didn't have the 4,000 watch hours. So from 2018, I think it was February or March 2018, I was demonetized all the way until November 8th, 2021. I was working hard to get remonetized and hit that 4,000 hour watch time. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically tell you how I got monetized again and why I feel like it took me so long, and at the end I'll try to give you some tips to avoid going through what I went through, some mistakes that well, not really mistakes, but things that could have gone better for me on my channel. If you are in a rush, I have timestamps, and I broke this video into different sections so that you can jump around to find what you want. So let's get started. I really wanted to make this video because I have yet to see a story like mine on YouTube, as far as it taking 3 years to get remonetized. And I want to explain why it took 3 years, because a lot of people are probably like, well dang, like why it take you so long? Let me explain. The 4,000 watch hour requirement has to be met within the last 365 days. So let's say if today was November 1st, which is not, but I'm going to just use November 1st as an example. November 1st, 2021 means that from here, November 1st, going all the way back to November 2nd, 2020, it's looking at all the watch hours from those previous 365 days. So what happens is, because my channel is not new, I'm constantly gaining and losing watch hours at the same time, because any watch hours from 366 days ago aren't counted anymore. And since it rolls over, and by rolls over I mean tomorrow it'll look at the last 365 days, and then the day after that it'll look at the last 365 days. I've seen a couple people on YouTube say that you have from January 1st to December 31st. That is not what happens. It rolls over each day. So I have watch hours from 366 days ago, 367 days ago. So what's happening is every day I have video hours or watch time hours that are expiring, which means that my total number of watch hours might drop because I lose those watch hours that don't count anymore. Which means that in order to keep my numbers going up, I have to make more than what I'm losing. And my channel has been very consistent as far as views. So sometimes I would make only a few hours more a day. Like I'm at 3,900 today. I might get 309,002 tomorrow, and then I might be at 3,904, and then I might drop down to 388. It was constantly a game of making small incremental changes to my watch hour count every day, because I was constantly losing hours that no longer counted within the 365 day span. And then also trying to gain from like it was a lot basically, but I went through that, the constantly losing and making small gains every day for 3 years. That's a lot. So yeah, I don't think I've seen a video with my experience yet. But just in case any of you guys are going through the same thing, I basically have to break even and make more watch hours than I was making in the previous few years, basically. To show you how much of an emotional roller coaster it was to constantly gain and lose hours every day, I vlogged the last like maybe week or so of me trying to hit my 4,000 watch hours. So I'm going to insert that here so you can see what it was like to wake up, see one thing, and then the next day it drops, and then the next day, oh, it's higher now, and then the next day it drops. I'm going to show you what that looked like now. Good morning. It is October 25th and I'm just checking my YouTube studio like I do every morning, but I'm really close to meeting my monetization, so I started to record that way in case today ends up being the day or tomorrow, etc. I can get it on camera. But yesterday I was at 3,987 watch hours, but it fluctuates, so it could have gone down or it could have gone up, so we'll see. The moment of truth. It stayed the same, so well, that's better than going down. We'll try again tomorrow. See, we are still at the same place. Day 2 of checking my monetization. Sorry, I have a video playing in the background, but let's see. I don't think it moved. Oh, okay, we went up 1 hour, y'all. 1 hour. Well, better than nothing, so it's a slow crawl. That is disappointing and frustrating. My goal is to reach 4,000 by November 1st, but I keep going backwards. So I don't know when I'll hit it at this point. Okay, so it's the same day, it's still Halloween, and I don't know, I was on my YouTube studio just checking my monetization. I clicked on it just to like click on it, and for some reason it went up, and I don't think I've ever seen it do that. It went from, it was 3,969 this morning, and now it's at 3,980. I'm not complaining, but I've just never seen it go up in one day. I thought it updated like every 24 hours. So here's what it is now. Once again, it's the same day, and this is my channel. So wow, that's interesting. Hopefully it continues to go back up because I'm really close, and I don't know, I'm just excited to get there. Okay, so today is a little bit better. It is November 2nd and I have 8 hours left. Hopefully it doesn't go down again. Yes, it's my channel. Y'all, oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, I have horrible sleeping patterns. It is 2:47 a.m. and it was bothering me. Like, I really wanted to check my monetization because if you hear anything, that's my alarm clock. It has rain sound. Sorry, but anyways, I couldn't wait until I woke up. So I thought I saw a spider. Sorry. I couldn't wait until I woke up, so I hurried up and I got my computer to check. Yesterday, the 3rd, I was back down to like 3,991 hours, and so today is the 4th, and I finally made it. So I'm gonna hit this button. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited because I already have Google AdSense and all this, so I'm gonna do all this and then come back. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Actually, let me read you some terms because I don't feel like people do this a lot. So here's one thing. you get 55% of what you make from AdSense. You don't get 100% of your revenue. YouTube takes a cut. Another thing is the balance you must have is at least $100 to get paid. And I think that's pretty much everything else is like, yeah. But other than that, I'm so excited to finally freaking be doing this again. Okay, so I hit accept and it already knows that I have Google AdSense because I already was monetized in the past. So now I'm just in the process of getting reviewed. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am so excited because I was so like, I felt like I was gonna either, sorry the lighting is bad, it's 2:47 in the morning. I felt like I was gonna either lose watch hours again or like barely be at 4,000, but I made it. It only took 3 years, so I can't wait to like film my video talking about this entire process because I definitely don't have the, oh, I made it in 1 year. I don't have that story. So hopefully my story is inspiring to someone else. Oh, thank you, Jesus. My goodness. Let me fill this in on camera because I've been documenting how long it's taken me to reach everything. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to write by looking at my phone. I'm going to look at the screen and write. Yes, I've been doing this for like the past year, just documenting my progress. There is a time where I was like doing it day by day, so that's why there's a big gap. But that's on an Excel sheet. But yeah, I've been doing this since May of 2020. I thought I was gonna hit my 4K by September 1st in 2020, and I didn't hit it until November 4th, 2021. So I've been going at this for so long. And I didn't even start this at 1,000. I started this at like 2,500. So, yeah. And then on January 11th, 2020, I had, 2,000. Yeah, so the beginning of 2020, I only had 2,032 watch hours. Man, that is crazy. But yeah, I documented all the days. It took me an average, I would say between like 15 to 20 days to gain 50 hours every like 15 to 20 days. Okay, this is kind of confusing and frustrating. So it's now 10:44 a.m. and I checked my monetization tab and it dropped since this morning. So now it's at like 3,994, which is very irritating because like, why is it doing that? So now I'm probably gonna have to do this process all over again where I apply again. So I don't know how to feel. That's okay though, because we're still going to make it. Which is kind of confusing though now because I already applied. Like I hit the apply now button. So when they review my channel, are they gonna review my channel or are they gonna wait for me to apply again? Sorry, I have like medicine. I have like, it's like an ointment. So it looks like I just got crazy with my lip gloss, but the corners of my lips were cracked. So I have ointment on. But yeah, are they going to review my channel? Because I already hit apply, but then it like revoked it. I thought once I hit it, it didn't matter if it dropped. You know what I mean? So that's kind of frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that. I think my best bet will be to check it, not in the morning, like early in the morning, but like during the day when it doesn't fluctuate. Okay guys, we're at it again. It is November 7th and I hit 4,000 again, but it is also 1:23 a.m. So I don't know if by like 9 or 10 a.m. it's gonna fall back below 4,000. Fingers crossed that I'm able to get reviewed and accepted into the program before anything can happen. Because that's my theory at this point, is that if you hit 4,000 and you have a situation like me where you're constantly like gaining and losing, if you are in the review process but you fall back below 4,000, you have to wait all over again to apply, which is annoying. But this time I didn't have to hit the apply button. I just clicked on monetization and this came back up from the last time that I hit apply. So hopefully it stays like this for like the whole day and tomorrow and however long it takes for me to get approved. Hopefully I get approved. I don't know why it looks so dark. There we go. Anyways, it is 10 a.m. Still November 7th. But I'm about to click on my monetization tab to see if it still says that I reached 4,000. And we're back at it. Here we go. It says 3,994 hours. This is so frustrating. Oh my goodness. I wonder if like they're actually reviewing my channel, but like in the early morning it shows that I'm approved, like not approved, but that my application is pending. But then like during the day it does this stuff. I don't know, but it's really frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to submit feedback. Sorry if you hear laughing in the background. My sister is right next door. But I decided that I'm going to submit feedback through like a ticket and explain to them what's going on. So let me show you. YouTube has like a send feedback thing. So what I did was I just told them what was going on, how I reached it on November 4th, but then it keeps going back to the regular monetization page. And then I submitted a screenshot of my analytics showing that I hit my 4,000 in the last 365 days and that I have over 1,000 subscribers. So now I'm just gonna send that. And hopefully something comes out of it, something positive. So yeah. Good morning. It is the 8th. And we are back to the page saying that I met my 4,000. Yay. So hopefully everything is the way it should be now. It's 7 a.m. or 7:30, so it's not one of those 2 a.m. situations this time. Hopefully this means that I'm officially getting reviewed. I haven't gotten a response to that that send feedback thing that I sent yesterday, but that it was Sunday when I sent it, so that might play a role into why. But yeah. Okay guys, so I just checked my email and it's currently like 1:30, and at 1:09 they sent me an email letting me know that I got approved, so I'm officially monetized, which is like perfect, like literally perfect timing, because the way that I've been praying about this is that I wanted to be monetized before I get my MacBook, so that I can monetize this video of my MacBook like from the jump. And God is so like funny and like faithful and good, because literally yesterday I got an email from Apple saying that my order would be delivered on the 9th, and today's the 8th, and I got monetized. So I'm just so grateful. And I don't know, I wanted to put this story out as a testimony for anyone else who is like struggling to get monetized. Just keep going and keep working hard at it, and try not to let the numbers consume you, because it's really easy to let the numbers consume you. But now from here, it's just a matter of earning money, which might not be a lot, but I'm just grateful to earn anything at all, because I had it at one point and then it was taken away from me and I had to work hard to get it back. So I value it so much. Like, even if I only get like $100 a month, I'm appreciative of that, and I'm appreciative of all of you who like watch my videos and support me, because it's not easy. For some people it is, because they're in a really good niche on YouTube, so getting views is like, or getting money from their views is just whatever. But for me, it's like I need it any way I can. But this is what it looks like. Boom. And they're just like cutting down trees in my neighborhood, so I apologize. But now I have this thing, welcome to the YouTube partner program. Boom. So wait, let me go over here and let me click on my monetization tab, and now I can, oh, this is so cool. Let me make sure I don't show too much information, but this is so amazing. Literally, I'm gonna start setting up my videos so that I can monetize now. But yeah, I'm so excited because it's the beginning of the month, so we'll see if I'm able to get paid by the 21st or the 28th. We'll see. As you can see, I originally hit my 4,000 watch hours on November 2nd. I applied, and then the next day it was like, oops, just kidding, you only have 3,994 hours. And so I think what happens is, if you don't reach your 4,000 watch hours and maintain it before they get to approve you, like if they don't approve you in time and you drop below 4,000, it goes back to showing you that you don't have 4,000 watch hours, which was really frustrating. But then I remember watching some videos about how to get approved faster for the YouTube partner program. And basically what they do is they talked about how if you submit feedback in the YouTube studio, and you basically say, hey, you take a screenshot of the fact that you hit 4,000 in the last 365 days, and you say, hey, I just was wondering if there was anything else I needed to do for the YouTube partner program. I reached my 4,000 in the last 365 days, and you show that you have what you need, that they would respond, that you would get approved quicker. So for me, I didn't do that specifically. As you saw in the vlog, I basically was telling them, hey, I don't know what's going on. One minute they're telling me that I can apply, the next minute they're telling me I don't have enough. So that's what I use the feedback for. I use the feedback to show them, hey, it's telling me that I can apply one minute and then I can't apply it the next. And I think that was honestly what helped me to be approved for my monetization on the 8th, because I was still going through that crap where it was, you know, oh, congratulations, you can apply, and then oops, psych, never mind, you didn't hit it yet. Like, so I think that might have helped me, but I don't know for sure because I was close to 4,000 anyways. So in a nutshell, the way that I hit 4,000 watch hours was because I didn't give up. If I would have given up on myself, then I wouldn't have made it. I didn't have any special trick. I didn't have any videos that like blew up and like made my channel super successful. Now I did have videos that did significantly better for my channel. Anytime I hit videos, or anytime my videos hit like the thousands, that's considered viral for my channel, because I don't ever hit the thousands when it comes to my videos. But I've never had a video go get like hundreds of thousands of views or millions of views and like send my channel into like success overnight, if that makes sense. I literally had to abide by the saying, slow and steady wins the race. And it was, trust me, the slowest 3 years of my life. But I just really wanted to put my story out there, because I don't have one of those success stories where, oh yeah, YouTube randomly blew up this video from like last year and I just started getting all these subscribers and all these new views. And no, I didn't get that. So yeah, hopefully that encourages you, because something that used to discourage me was seeing people suddenly make a video about how to be successful on YouTube when all they could really say is YouTube just randomly picked up a video that I made a year ago and it blew up. Blowing up on YouTube is not really something we can control. That's something YouTube just randomly does for you and you get the benefits of it. So yeah, that's something that I used to hate hearing, is that like, this is how you could be successful, but then they tell their story and it was, I just randomly blew up. Like, randomly blew up does not give me any advice on how to be successful on YouTube, but thanks for trying. Now granted, a lot of these channels give useful information as far as like being consistent, etc., and I agree with those things, but I feel like those things are more so for maintaining the growth on your channel, more so than blowing up. Like, your success story was you blew up, not I did this and look at me now. I hope that makes sense. And that's not to discredit anybody who blows up, because it still takes hard work to put these videos out, but I feel like people should at least recognize the luck that comes with that, because there are billions of videos being uploaded to YouTube, or billions of hours of videos being uploaded to YouTube each day, and yours went viral. You know what I mean? Like, let's acknowledge the fact that there was a little bit of luck that went into that. The staying consistent and the uploading on a time schedule, having a niche, those are good tips for maintaining your growth, but not for reaching exponential growth the way some people have. Unless you're a celebrity and people want to see you. You know, if Kylie Jenner makes a video, it's gonna blow up because she's Kylie Jenner. But if you're a regular schmegular person like me and you blow up, you were blessed. Okay, so after all of that blabbing, look, this is a long video because this is a long process. I feel like I would be cheating you out of a good video if I took 3 years to get monetized and then I only gave you like a 10-minute video on how I did it. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a long video. So now I'm gonna get into reasons why I feel like it took me so long to finally get monetized. And I have my notes in front of me because I want to make sure I'm not like forgetting to tell you anything. But basically the 3 reasons that I'm going to talk about are making searchable content, having a niche, and good thumbnails. So like I said earlier, for the past few years my channel has consistently been getting like at least 100 views. You can't really see that now because my videos have accumulated more than that over time. But I think the reason why my channel has been doing relatively consistent as far as my views is because I don't really have like a super specific niche. Like, looking back at it, I consider my videos to fall into like the lifestyle videos, and not even really lifestyle, it's more so me showing different elements of my life. I don't make videos about my life that all fall into one category. For example, there are lifestyle content creators who make weekly vlogs, and that is their content. That's the majority of their content. You go to their channel, And what you see the most is weekly vlog, weekly vlog, weekly vlog, weekly vlog. However, you come to my channel and it's about my life more so than it is about like specific types of content. So you might see a day in my life as a college student. You might see a wig, me unboxing a new wig. You might see me unboxing a MacBook. You might see an advice video about dating and boundaries. You know, there's so many things that I do in my life. But the problem with that is people are creatures of habit. So if they find your video for one thing, and they like it, they're gonna go to your channel looking for more of that one thing that they liked. So people were probably coming to my channel and they weren't seeing a lot of what they liked. They were seeing a lot of other types of videos that they probably weren't interested in. Having a niche where you make videos that are related to one another can help you with views, because people who subscribe to your channel are more likely to watch every video you put out. And let's say you are somebody who gets lucky and blows up and goes viral on YouTube. That will benefit. Having a niche, or having a niche of like videos that are similar to one another benefits you, because if your other videos on your channel are similar to the video that blew up, people are going to come to your channel and be like, oh my god, there's more of these videos, and then they're going to start watching your other videos and they're subscribing because what you blew up for is the same as what's on your channel. I get frustrated with the concept of having a niche, because I truly started this because I just like being creative. Unless I was somebody who was just like a celebrity, somebody famous, somebody popular, people wouldn't appreciate that as much as if I just made consistent types of content. And that's kind of sad to say, but I feel like once you start to get enough subscribers and you build enough of a viewer base, that's when you have more freedom to like be creative. However, I was just kind of like, screw y'all, I don't care about these YouTube rules, but I do recognize the value in them. So that's one reason why I feel like my channel stayed kind of stagnant for as long as it did. So it's pretty much your choice. Like, if you want to grow, it's kind of like a tough pill to swallow. You're gonna have to make videos that are related to one another. It doesn't have to be the same type of video all the time, but like make them closely related enough to where people come back to them. The next topic I want to talk about is thumbnails. Okay, I'm lazy with my thumbnails, and I'll admit that, but YouTube has been evolving as far as how thumbnails work. I usually will, you know, sit here, pose for the camera, okay, and then put some text and call it a day. And that's what it used to be. Like, a thumbnail quite literally used to be about taking a clip of like a picture of what's happening in your video and making that the thumbnail, so people could see, oh, this is like a clip of what's happening in your video, and click on it. But thumbnails have evolved, okay? Now it's making aesthetically pleasing thumbnails. You might get clicks on a thumbnail because you're really pretty at this point, and I'm here for it, but I'm lazy, okay? People are taking pictures that they took on Instagram, making cute little collages of their photos and making it their thumbnail. I'll put an example of a couple different types of thumbnails that are being put on YouTube now, as far as like how they've evolved. And this has been going on for a couple years now. I just never really like caught on, like, oh snap, that's what's getting people views these days, is that they have good appealing thumbnails. It's not just a high quality picture. A high quality picture is like the bare minimum, and I was staying with all of it. As long as I have a high quality picture, I'm okay. No, make it alluring. Alluring. Make it attractive. Like, you want people to be drawn to your thumbnail and want to click on it. There's a lot of people, beautiful people on YouTube, where I've clicked on the video just because it was a pretty person. Like, wow, she's beautiful. What is this video about? And that's just how humans work. If they like what they see, they click on it. I feel like I'm kind of at a disadvantage as far as like being able to take pictures that I put on Instagram, because I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Twitter. And because I don't have those things, I take a lot less pictures of myself. You would be surprised what not having social media does to the pictures you take. So without social media, I felt like I didn't even really have any reason to be taking pictures of myself unless there's a special occasion. So now that's something I got to get out of, simply because the fact that YouTube is still a form of it. I wouldn't say social media as far as like the way other social media platforms are used, but it is definitely a part of that realm. So use it to your advantage. So now I'm gonna have to go out here and look good and take pictures just because, just so I can have something good to put on the thumbnail. And now granted, you don't have to do that, but for the niche that I'm in, I gotta do that. If I'm gonna make lifestyle vlogs, my thumbnail has to look like a life worth looking at. And that sounds kind of sad, like, wow, some people might not like you. People might look at your thumbnail and not think that your video is interesting because you don't look a certain way. Yeah, a lot of people think that way, especially if you're in like a lifestyle niche where you're pretty much showing your life. So don't be like me, don't be lazy. Put some effort into your thumbnails. Go out and take a good picture and use it for your thumbnail. Don't just sit in your bedroom and smile like I do, okay? Be better than me. Okay, lastly, what I want to talk about is making searchable content. So it's kind of tough to do this for me, as far as like, because like I said, I like to just make creative videos, or I like to make videos about my life. But at the end of the day, only about 10% of my subscribers watch my videos, and most of my views come from people who aren't subscribed, which means that they're probably seeing my videos either on their homepage, on the recommended, or in the search results. And my videos always do the best when most of my views come from search results, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a search engine just like Google. Google owns YouTube, so it's only natural that YouTube uses a search engine optimization system to help people find videos. That being said, when it comes to the content you're creating, try to make titles, like when you're making a video, step into the viewer's shoes and say, okay, if I wanted to watch a video like this, what would I search up to find it? And then play around with those search terms as your title, but make it look natural. Don't just be like throwing up random words to like make it seem like a, you know, so it can pop up in the search. It still has to seem like a good title. For example, if I'm doing lifestyle videos and I want to talk about my workout routine, and I know that I'm a beginner in the gym and I'm not doing nothing super fancy, instead of just saying here's my workout routine as a title, I'm gonna say, okay, if I was looking for this video, what would I type in the search bar? I'd probably type beginner workout for legs, or something similar like that. Beginner workout routine for legs. Yeah. So then my title would be my beginner workout routine for leg day. So you have beginner, workout, routine, and leg. Those four terms are probably going to make your video pop up, because that's what somebody's searching for. It has a lot of keywords that are matching what the search query was. Okay, so for the last part of this video, I just want to encourage you. Let me look at my notes so I don't forget what I was gonna say. Okay, so like I said earlier in the video, I don't have the blow up testimony. My journey has been the slow and steady wins the race journey on YouTube. And for a while it discouraged me seeing people who like maybe just started their channels blow up and do super well. I've been on here for 7 years, so you know, when you look at how much, like how many subscribers I have, or like how many views I'm getting, it's kind of like, do you think, you know, you should still be here? But yeah, I trust God's timing, and I feel like because I love it so much, it wasn't something that I wanted to give up on. Like, your success is not going to look like everybody else's success. I still view myself as successful, but I know where I want it to be, and so that's why sometimes it gets discouraging. And trust me, there were times where I thought maybe I should just take a break from YouTube. I don't even know if YouTube is what I'm supposed to be doing. Just because something doesn't come to you fast doesn't mean that it's not what you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like on the internet, where you're constantly seeing what other people are doing and achieving, you can feel like, well, maybe I'm not supposed to do this because I'm not doing as well as they are. But I feel like I had the experience I had so that I could be an inspiration, a more realistic inspiration for somebody else out there. I'm still hopeful to go viral one day for a good reason on YouTube. That is always welcome. Like I welcome that blessing. Please, something blow up. But I feel like my story is my story because it's gonna help somebody else. If my story was the same as everybody else's, I would just be another source of discouragement for somebody else. Because for me, sometimes those videos, like how I blew up on YouTube or how to be successful, how I got monetized on YouTube, some of those videos were discouraging for me because it didn't seem like anybody else had a story similar to mine. So what I can tell you from my experience is that the most important thing I learned was to not give up on myself. Trust in God, keep going, and your day will come, whether that is 2 months from now, a week from now, 2 years from now. Keep going. Don't give up. Be self-aware enough to look at what you're doing and say, okay, if I'm not getting different results, what am I doing that I can change? Which is why I gave you the 3 mistakes that I feel like, I need to change on my channel to do better. Don't just look at it as, oh, woe is me and the internet doesn't like me, YouTube isn't fair, because I've definitely felt like that a lot too. But be humble enough to look at what you can change about what you're doing on YouTube, and take it as an opportunity to get better at what you're doing. That way, when it comes time to actually getting where you want to be, you have the wisdom to take care of it and not let it go to waste. I feel like the benefit in not blowing up on YouTube for these past 3 years was that now I kind of have a different level of wisdom and maturity to handle success, the success that I want. Like, I would love to have 100,000 subscribers. I would love to be making like $1,000, $2,000 a month from AdSense on YouTube. But if I didn't learn the importance of not giving up and being consistent and working hard and continuing to put one foot in front of the other, how would I have handled that success if I would have blew up and I didn't know what it was like to have to work hard for 3 years straight to get where I wanted to be? If I didn't have to go through the discouragement and encourage myself and trust in God and keep going. Those are values. It sounds like I'm about to cry. My throat is dry. I got a water bottle right in front of me. You know that scene on the SpongeBob where he wanted water? That's how I feel right now. So I'm trying to hurry up and finish talking. I promise I'm not getting emotional. Yeah, but anyways, those are like valuable. Let me just get this water. I'm sorry. Those are valuable things that I've learned on this journey. Oh man, that's better. Those are valuable things that I've learned on this journey that I'm grateful for, and I wouldn't trade for anything. So yeah, I still welcome those things. I would love to blow up and go viral and, start making some money, okay? But yeah, it's been, what, 12 days now? And I think I've made $15 so far on YouTube. So it's still a slow and steady climb, but I hope to continue to get better and to continue to grow. So that's how I got monetized on YouTube. I didn't give up. I didn't have any special gimmicks. I didn't have any special tips or tricks for you. I just continued to do what I love. I kept working hard. And here we are today, and now I have a lot more work to do if I want to make $2,000 a month from AdSense, because it is possible. There are people on YouTube who are like, yeah, I make $1,000 or $2,000 a month. And the crazy thing is, $1,000 or $2,000 a month on AdSense, that's a lot to me. But that's not even where a lot of people get most of their money. Most people get their money from sponsorships. So, and if they're getting more money from sponsorships, but they're making $1,000 a month on AdSense, imagine what they're getting from sponsorship. Come on, man. I would love that. But anyways, that was my story on how I got monetized. This was a very long video. I hope this video inspired you. I hope it was a new story that you haven't heard before, because this was a new experience for me too. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully this inspired you, gave you encouragement, made you feel better about your situation. Keep going. And that's it. So like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you like what you see on my channel. Feel free to comment down below if you learned something, if you've gone through something similar, or you know, if you just have something to share. Comment below. I would love that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.